Hi, you guys. This is Ann Tucker, and welcome to Spirit Means Business. And I'm just going live here to share another channeled message that I received. I've been receiving a series of these channeled messages about the awakening and about things that are to come. So I posted 2 videos recently about the U.S. economy, what to expect in the coming months. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a message I received about what telepathy might look like after the awakening. And if you are with me on YouTube, I'd love it if you could like and subscribe using the little button in the corner. And if you want to see more videos like this, please, you can subscribe and comment below. That helps a lot. Anyways, the message that I received this time, and I'm a channel, and just to explain a little bit about my process, is I'm a channel, and I channel from the angelic realm. So, and what that looks like is I go up as high as I can. I raise my own awareness up to as high as I possibly can. So it's like I visualize myself going higher and higher, and I feel myself going higher and higher. And then when I actually connect, I feel it's almost like my head is underwater. I feel an intense pressure, and that angelic energy is really very intense. So, and then the messages start to come through. Anyways, but they've been giving me messages specifically to share with you guys, and they're universally positive. These are messages of love, but they're also messages, especially for those of us that people who are on the path, who are want to be of service in the world, and to help us prepare so that we can be ready to help others when we need to. So I also want to let you guys know that the third of my series I channel a series of frequencies called the 9 angelic frequencies, and the third one is coming up on the 12th of this month, and it is going to be about ancestral energy. So I really, if it's something you'd be interested in, I would love for you to join. It's an amazing process, and it's helping to open up people's gifts. So I'm hearing from people all over the place that their gifts are intensifying and opening up, and they're discovering new abilities that they didn't have before. So I hope you'll join us. All right. And you can do that at my website, which is annetucker.com, ANNETUCKER.com. All right. So thanks you guys for joining. Hi, hi you guys. And here is the most recent message that I received. And it's an interesting one. They're all interesting. I love this stuff. I hope you guys do too. And I think it's just so helpful. So this one, and they're speaking a little bit to how things have been so intense for us lately, right? I don't know if you guys have been feeling this, but it's been the last couple of days have really kind of felt sluggish, and they speak to that. They say, they're saying, yes, could you please tell them we are having difficulty with circulating among them, that they are unwinding carefully the plasma of 40 million years within them. It takes effort. They are slow and stiff, sluggish, overcome with fatigue, glum, efforting. So what they're trying to say here is basically, I think we're going through a physical change right now as part of this awakening process. And they're saying, I love how they phrase things, that we're unwinding the plasma of 40 million years. So I think it is sort of our programming, what's in our DNA, the things that might be holding us back. And that we are going through a process. These energies are helping us to go through a process in terms of evolving. So they're saying, so if you've been feeling that, if you've been feeling sluggish in the last few days, or feeling a little low, or whatever it is, they say efforting. They're saying it's a feeling that prohibits our access. We cannot reach them. So it's a little bit harder. If you found that it's a little bit harder to connect, that's all they're trying to say, that they're having a harder time talking to us because our energy is low, and they are already at such a high vibration that it's difficult for them to reach us to begin with. But right now it's a little harder because we are going through this physical change that's brought us down a little bit in terms of our own vibrations. But they say it will all pass within a few weeks. It will be more fluid. Have not the feeling that you are in quagmire, just temporarily delayed. Be still and rest to feel better. Okay, so then here they get to the interesting part. It's all interesting, but this part I think is really exciting. So they said, you can have spurts of inspiration, take them. They arise from within upon the energy that builds among you. It isn't constant, it's a flicker. Have patience. it comes. It will be something new. The ability to connect more broadly, to feel among your friends, see their attitudes without looking. Yes, telepathic in a sense of feeling. So here they're starting to talk about the ways in which we will be developing a kind of telepathic ability and how that's going to affect us. Specifically, being able to tune into it. I know a lot of you guys are empaths to begin with, and this may be a lot like that. But imagine if that ability to feel the feelings of others becomes something that's just part of our equipment, right? That if everybody has that degree of empathy with each other, and that's what they're speaking to here. They say when it transpires. So in other words, when somebody feels a feeling, you will feel the feeling. You will know how it affects them, what they may be about. This transparency allows new levels of intimacy between you because you can understand each other more fully. You feel one another in a more real sense, not the glimmer of intuition, not the fabric of understanding that comes from matching your experience with theirs, not the resonance that builds between you when you relate your personal experience to theirs. Instead, this is a connection umbilical where energy circulates between you like twins in the mother's belly. So I thought, and I love how they say things, but how amazing is that? So this idea that with these changes that we're experiencing right now, the net outcome may be that we have a real ability to feel each other's feelings, but to know, like I said, what we're all about, to really understand each other's perspectives and where we're coming from. So then they say this collective, they say the collective breathes as one organism, one for all, yes. It makes living among each other smoother, more peaceful. It becomes easy to negotiate differences. It becomes a thing of the past to have wars because while not all people are aware what has changed within them, they feel a new openness to each other, empathy. Understanding it makes negotiation possible. It stops breathing the fires of uncertainty. Scorching hatred is ended. It makes peace. It will bring peace. So I don't know about you, but I love that message, and I could hardly wait to get on here and share it with you guys. So anyways, that's what I've got for today. But it was a good one, and they are still sharing more with me, and I will be delighted to continue to share them with you guys, and I'll share them both here in Spirit Mean Business and also on YouTube. I understand that some of you are in one place and not the other, so hopefully I'm making this available to all of you. And let me know what you guys are thinking about this. Like my mind's kind of blown about all this. I think maybe you have heard about obviously there's tons of changes going on. Maybe you have read Dolores Cannon's work and are familiar with the event or the awakening. It has been called a lot of different names. But we are going through it. It's happening. And I think that, what's happened so far in the first part of this year, that's been so everybody, the word of the year is unprecedented, right? If you were to say, what's the year, what would be the word that's on the cover of Time magazine? It's unprecedented. So it's a big change, but I think there are yet more changes to come. I think we will find, from everything I'm hearing, the second half of this year is going to be more unprecedented than the first. So, they're reassuring us that all is well, that this is all purposeful, that we're heading in a really positive direction, and I think this message is just one example of that, of great things to come. So anyways, I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Like I mentioned, you can check out the next session in the angelic frequency session at anntucker.com, and you can join me in my Facebook group, which you guys, many of you are there with me right this minute. Thank you very much. In Spirit Means Business. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, you guys. Thank you.